If you've watched my previous videos on potty training, you're aware that I wasn't using a leash when I was inside or outside of the house. I was allowing my Yorkie puppy Lucy Lou to run free, keeping a very close eye on her, of course, and expected her to just listen. But being only 3 months old, I think that was a very unrealistic expectation. Lucy was having accidents in the house. When I take her outside, she started running off from her designated potty spot. It would run around the yard in circles really fast. And when I'd call her to come, she wouldn't listen. So I had to chase her around the yard to bring her back in the house. Additionally, when she was inside, she was chewing on chews and wouldn't listen when I told her no or drop it. She and the cat would play fight nonstop all day long, and I was starting to fear that the playfulness would escalate to one of them getting hurt or something. Um, I feel bad because they looked like they were having so much fun, but I needed a break from all that. So, with all that being said, I decided it was time to buckle down and tether Lucy to my side. What I mean by that is I'm keeping a leash, as you can see, and harness attached to her at all times while she's awake, from morning till night time. I let her sleep without the harness on when she's crated at night because obviously she's safe and can't get into any trouble or have accidents in there. There's a potty pad in there separate in her crate that's separate from her other crate. You'll have to look back at my videos on potty training to see how I have that set up. But yeah, so now little Lucy Lou is bound to me by a leash all day long. And if you notice, I have her attached to a harness, her leash attached to a harness. Yorkies need to be leashed to a harness and not their collar, because if they're leashed to their collar, it could hurt them. I'll expound upon that later. Essentially, you want to start this method immediately upon getting your puppy. Unlike me, I got my puppy 3 weeks ago, and now I have to basically start training, so I'm 3 weeks behind, and she's already used to kind of getting her way, so I feel like she doesn't love me anymore, but I know she does because she still snuggles and everything. But again, it's just best to start this right away, and it'll be more effective and work faster. Um, I was just so in love with her and hadn't trained a puppy in a long time. I didn't put the work in, and that resulted in naughty behavior. The benefits of using the house lead tethered to you at all times is I'm forced to watch her more. I'm forced to watch her every single move. She's within 4 to 6 feet of me at all times. It gives me full control to prevent her from grabbing shoes and keeping her away from the cat without even having to grab the dog at all. Keeping her leash is also going to help me work on the come command with a little gentle pull, because when I tell her to come, she doesn't come, and that kind of pisses me off. I had a dog for 14 years that knew the come command very well. He was listened very well. And actually, when I think about it, I did the same leash training with him. So that's probably how he got to be so smart. Anyway, no more running around the yard looking like a fool trying to catch my dog anymore. And that was basically the straw that broke the camel's back, was when she started running around in circles and I couldn't catch her. I was like, screw this. Busted out the leash, and here we are. So, one of the things that trainers talk about lead training is that dogs tend to chew on the leash. Lucy Lou does chew on it, but not too bad. They say that you should just give your dog a toy or a chew toy, just redirect their attention. I give Lucy a chew stick, and that works out pretty well. So just to reiterate, it is imperative not to attach a leash to Yorkie's collar. They have very sensitive trachea, also known as windpipe, and Yorkies are predisposed to the condition of collapsed trachea. So you don't want to hurt your dog, obviously. So please, please, please attach your Yorkie's leash to a harness. You have so much more control over them that way anyway. So it's safer and it's best. Just don't put the leash attached to the dog's collar. It could really hurt them. And if you found anything in this video that's helpful and would like to watch Lucy continue to grow, please like and subscribe to our channel.